All right, I think by now everybody has a clear understanding. Either we get our run up before the judge votes, because the vote that we're doing, that's just gonna intensify the reality of AMC and APE may not be merged together. But the judge is the one. So the closer we get to that time frame, we might have a good run. Because let's face it, if there's no merger, then AMC has to resolve itself by itself, causing APE to go through its movement as well. Because remember, like I always said, APE is the fire extinguisher to the AMC fire. The problem is there's not enough APE. Now, yes, Popcorn did threaten us, say he was going to add more APE, but that will take a bit of time. Even if he dumps what he has in holdings right now and Antara does whatever, it'll push it down. But AMC is such a monster that it doesn't matter. They would have to give like big time 200 million on top in order to push it further down the road. But I'll get down to the further down the road a little bit later. If you see this part right now, where we're in before the judge's vote, and then you see after, let's say the judge says, yeah, you can go ahead and merge, do whatever, dilute, this is nothing. And they go to the other side and they merge it, they drop the 200 something million shares they have to in order to equal, because there's X amount of APEs versus AMC. And they dilute, and let's say there's a run up, people sell out, whatever. Popcorn and AMC and Co. and all the people around, because there's a lot of financial firms around us, and the board. They know this is the end of retail with AMC. They got to the end of this. Okay, that's why that tweet yesterday was, out of all the time we've been in this is the first time you're looking to stick up for us. Like, I'm gonna see why it's on the threshold list. Like, yo, what the fuck? They know this is the end. So we're gonna have our opportunity now before the judge. And during the mayhem of the cleanup operation, you might have a price rise on it because shorts will be covering. But not covering the way we want it to. Do you understand? And of course they're gonna be covering because there's gonna be shares available. So they will be stupid, especially, anyway, I'm not getting into the whole theatrics of the cleanup operation. Understand, going forward, anything you hear from that side is just to appease you and see if they can just keep you in. No, we're gonna do great things with AMC. As far as the squeeze, this is the event now. If it's no and no, and they drop shares on APE, I've talked about it briefly, what goes down the road. I never talked about it, what happens if AMC, down the road goes into bankruptcy. They won't go into bankruptcy if they drop more APE. So if they get to know they drop more APE, they won't go into bankruptcy for now. That'll take a while. Retail divesting out, no new money coming in. Please understand, AMC is not cash heavy. AMC is running off of fumes of shares they sell. But there's a I'll have to think about it where I talk about this next video about AMC and bankruptcy and the opportunities it presents to us at that point. But as for now, please understand, we have our time frame before the judge, and after the squeeze, so after the split, you're gonna have some movement and stuff there, but technically that's it. There is no more. That's a reset button. It's done. And I know it's hard for people to understand. Like, no, but we didn't get 100,000 a share. Understand, you didn't have the amount of shares that you have now. First you had AMC, now you had APE. So together, one's 500 and something, the other one's 700 and something. So you put those two together, all the synthetics, the Brazilians, everything, the more new APE they're gonna add, the more new AMC they're gonna, you're talking about, you'll have a run up on the other side, but this is it. So please understand, the purpose of this video is to let you know, anything that comes out of their side now, it's just to go, come on, just believe in us, stick around, keep your money in us, we're gonna do good things, But they ain't talking about the squeeze, they ain't talking about the MOAS. Remember, that sucker is gone after this time frame. I'll talk about the other bankruptcy stuff.